Yo, what's up, everybody? Morning, morning. I have some crazy stuff to show you. So I wake up, yeah. I realize we have a session here on the BD community, yeah. There's a live coming up in 1 hour for some Q&A, but since we started the morning, I basically said, okay, first time I'm gonna be up and I'm gonna be with these guys in the morning. And yeah, I wake up, I go to the toilet. When I go to the when I come back to the computer, Jamie already found some positions, GBP, CHF, and is already in profits. And then by the time I start to scroll, then I see him in another position, gold, that is closing partials here, already taking some profits. So then GBP CHF is taking profits as well here. So the day just started 6:15. This guy has 300 banked. All right. Then we go some more down. We realize that it is 600 bank in 16 minutes, whatever. Okay. Then he goes back on Bitcoin and he's taking partials around the low. All right. And then he's going back on gold. And yeah, and this is so far. This is so far. So I got very, very, very motivated by this guy. I know him for 3 years. I've been in this community for 3 years, but I haven't been much active. Um, I was understanding the idea, the concepts of how these guys are trading, but I was missing something. I was missing something because um, back in the day when I first joined the community, um, the indicator was different, and to use the indicator, you would have to be much more good at structure. It's the same situation right now. It's just I didn't know back then. Back then, I was seeing so many signals, and I wanted to trust the signals, but I was speaking only the bad signals, right? And when I started to understand what structure is actually like, and when I get a signal after structure, it should actually work, right? So let's go see some structure. So let's see GBPAD. So see this signal. So if we go back on the 1 minute, what are these guys doing? So these guys are drawing the market. See 4 o'clock. So we wake up around 5 6. Yeah, we wake up here. Yeah. So when we wake up here, what we can see the market has already done. So the market was in a downtrend. It broke this downtrend here. Yeah, we technically retested in the same time, and then we went up again and retested again. This retest out here, it's very, very, very valuable. About what these guys are saying is that we only are looking for a second pullback, and here, if we go on a lower time frame, we can find some signals. See, so on the lower time here we have a buy, and the idea is to when you get the buy after the structure, so higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher low here. Yeah, so we established ourselves on top of the zone. Then you can get straight away the signal, or you have to watch the MACD. So the MACD is overbought, but the TCA line isn't turning green. So, oh, it is actually here. So, yeah. we'll get it from here. The main idea is the low below the last low. This one was quite a almost stop loss trade, but yeah. And then we target 1 to 1. Why do we target 1 to 1 when everybody is saying that you should target 1 to 2s because it, or more, because it's back tested on a scalping. Like the broker doesn't give you 1 to 2, rarely gives you 1 to 2. So if it rarely gives you 1 to 2, what we are most interested in is to, when we get in a trade, we are basically in debt straight away. So straight away, the broker wants money from us. So first we have to pay the broker, then we have to pay the commissions, then we have to pay the eventual losses that we are going to have in in the future, which we are training for, but we cannot expect. But there should be some, even with the highest win rate, you get some losses. So that's why at 1 to 1 we bank 80%, 90%, and then we lower the stop loss, and then we go for 1 to 2, right? This should be around here, right? Yeah, and that's it basically. The third signal, if it breaks again above and it gives another signal, I wouldn't take it unless you have too many profits of the day. uh, this I would take maybe just gold or Bitcoin if it's one after another signal. But that's it. So back in the days, I would think that all these small signals are good. Oh, literally, that's what I was seeing. I was seeing so many signals, and I was thinking to myself, how does Jamie actually filter this signals? And I remember what he was saying about himself back in the day. He was saying that uh, I'm not the best trader, but I am the best at spotting bad moves on the indicator. So when the indicator was giving a signal, he was the best at identifying if that's a good signal or if that's a bad signal. So that's the thing. What I didn't understand, what I thought it was actually very hard back in the day, but now uh, I went back on the community and I've seen all the charts that people are posting out there, and they're basically, this is how their charts look, right? So their charts look like a downtrend or an uptrend, a pullback, a first structure zone respected, then another pullback, another structure zone respected, and then the signal, good stop loss, and out of the way, 1 to 1, leave the rest. That's the main idea. Sometimes when the trend is not so up like AUD JPY right now, he's basically taking profits always on the top of the zone to make sure the price won't go on top of him. Oh, yeah, won't go over him. And basically, what he's saying is that more important than a big win is consistent wins. So he says that he has mentorships of people that they earn tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, but they make so many losses and a few big wins, and these losses they contradict with their personality and with their risk, stress, everything, and it makes a bad trading day. Even if he knows that he makes money after, it still makes a bad moment. So people want to avoid bad moments. So how do we avoid bad moments? Is we take only good trades, and also we take partials, and we leave runners, because these runners, when you lower the stop loss and leave it for a 1 to 2, that's basically free money. whenever this is going to bank, that's gonna be like the holiday money or whatever. Yeah, so this is mainly what I'm learning right now, and what I am basically very much understand. But so far, I developed a little bit of more caution in the market, because I'm not like rushing into getting positions anymore, because I want to be the right position, because if it's the right position, if it's win most of the times. So I'm not trying to rush positions right now anymore. I'm trying to train my eyes to see these things faster. So Jamie in the morning, he saw these things like in a 15 minutes chart, second chart, in a 5 second chart. Look, so gold is giving us a buy right now on the 15 minutes. Uh, let me delete this. Let me delete this as well. So what do we have here? So we basically broke this high and we tested above it. We broke this high as well. Yeah, this is the second pullback, but was so, yeah. So this is the second pull, but we were late. We were quite late. I don't want to get in this position anymore. If I learn something, it's that markets always are going to give me another move. So it rallied up. It retested above the EMA. This is one of the most important aspects. So when it retested, it went from below the EMA to above the EMA, retested above the EMA, first time pullback, second time went above, hit the ceiling here, go down, retested here, made the signal. The signal should be like, where's my, oopsie. Yeah, the signal goes with maybe this low and the take profit 1 to 1, and that's it. And yeah, so we missed this one as well, but we're gonna stay just a little bit to see how it plays. I'm confident it's gonna play, but what's important is to be confident on your drone structure before this signal is releasing. So, why? Because if you are sure that here you had your first pullback, then when you get this signal, you already know it's a second pullback. Sorry, that's a fly. But if you don't know your structure, you're just gonna see the signal and you're gonna take it, and it can be a win or a loss, like this one or like any other. You can take them, and it's not gonna guarantee that it's gonna win unless you know for a fact that that structure. Let's see some structure. Lower lows, lower highs. It's retesting this zone. Then it goes below the EMA. It tests the same zone below the EMA. The test is a lower zone. And now we go again below the EMA. This would be the first pullback because we got a signal. So we know the price tried to go back, and see the buy signal didn't do much, then a sell signal. This is first pullback. And then when the price comes back to this area and gives a signal after this break, like this signal or this signal or this signal or this signal or this signal, these are all proper signals to take in this position, because this sell with this high from here that we have already, maybe even a lower one, yeah, and it's a straight away 1 to 1.3. which you banked 1 to 1 here, yeah, few seconds, and then you let some runners go, and the runner actually is going to 1 to 3, even more. But yeah, who knows when you would have closed it, but eventually the runner can go much more. So that's the whole idea. You bank straight away your profits. You make the broker sad because the broker doesn't want to do you to do that. He wants you to stay in positions for a long time with big risk and tight stop losses. That's how they taught you on the internet. That's how they want you to do. And when you have tight stop loss and big risk, you also should have a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. So you make sure you never hit it because the market doesn't want you to succeed very easily. Like if you can hit like easily 1 to 2s or 1 to 3s, then I can make 2 losses to take them back or whatever, uh, and I don't care. But the market doesn't want to give you too much advantage like that. Okay, so let's see. So a clearer structure. See, we broke this high, went above, and then we broke. We should have broke this high, break, retest, break, retest. Yes, for me it looks healthy. Let's check it out. Let's see. Yeah, I can see that the price doesn't want to do what we intended to do, so this one is maybe not a signal, but we are on the 5 second, that's why. Don't understand the 5 seconds. So I will try to not look on these smaller time frames this much. Because the smaller time frames, yeah, yeah, smaller time frames are a bit too noisy. Let's see some gold. So we're supposed to on the 1 minute we are doing a rejection. All right. So if we are doing a rejection, should keep in mind this low and now this high. So if the structure holds and goes above and then retraces again, then we have a clear second pullback. Right now, nothing much. Nothing much. I can't see nothing. Can't see nothing. No, no things. Okay. Silver looks interesting. Let's see. So 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock we have signal straight away. But this is first pullback. I wouldn't take this one because I would take the second one, this one. When it breaks above here and gives a signal here, this was quite good and it happened maybe 6 minutes ago. Sorry, a few minutes ago. The target can be highs because it's already 1 to 1, but this trade wants to go to 1 to 2 very easily. So yeah, it's a Monday. I'm not so fast. Right now, I'm still doing a video because I want to keep a record of this for for my friends to show them the process, to for myself as well to stay more accountable because when I talk and record some things, I tend not to exaggerate this much as I do when nobody knows nothing about. Yeah, now nobody knows nothing. I have no views, but if I record it and if I put it out there, it feels like I want it to be like authentic. And yeah, yeah. So let's check something else. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin was selling heavily, which is good, which means we had a clear downtrend before or whatever. Oh, but very, very spiky. Like everybody's buying fucking Bitcoin. They're buying, they're selling. I don't like it. I don't understand nothing what's happening here. It's Monday. It's weird. It's sideways for a long time. But on a 1 hour, I have this signal here which is about to skyrocket. So yeah, Bitcoin for a swing trade. I like it, but we don't have any capital right now to put it on that. We just have a 50 bucks for some scalps, and we're gonna stick to the plan. So Bitcoin, what is gold doing? Gold is we went up, now it does higher highs and higher lows. See, break, retest, and then break and retest, and now break and retest again. This is 1 hour, sorry. So in the 1 hour, we can see that the market wants to sell, maybe, don't know. The 15 minutes tells me it wants to sell, yeah, because we got the signal, we went above, we never closed above the previous high, we went below, now we are retesting the EMA, and we are basically rejecting it. And the MACD is also almost oversold, so I guess we're gonna stay a little bit more here. On the 5 minutes, what can I see? On the 5 minutes, we had a clear break here, retest, and we're, yeah, then we broke and we retested this side, which is this support. Yeah, so we broke this support here, we retested it, and here we might have a signal. But we are late. This is the signal, and the highs are the target. So see, GBP, JPY saying all the JPY pairs were so like uptrendy and downtrend. We had supports, see around here was the first retest, and we went below. We don't like that, so we take this as the first retest. Yeah, and We went above even more and retested this zone. We went below. Oh, we have 5 minutes. Sorry, should look at 1 minute. Yeah, should look at 1 minute. So see, 1 minute is much more clear. We had this high here. We consider the break of this one and the retest as being the first one. And then when it breaks the second, we get a second signal. So what is Jamie telling that we don't want to speculate? Well, every time I try to speculate the market, I had luck, I won, then I gave the money back. Right now, we are not speculating the market in this way. In this way, we are just reading what the market tells us. So the market right now, here in this position, it told us the following. The market was in a clear downtrend with lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Then it made a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But we are basically here in maybe same in the same lower structures. But when we got above this one and tested, for me, this one told me that they are definitely going above and we are on the next structure. Yeah. And when it broke above again and gave us another signal, this one and this one, it's same one. So even if it broke above and it gave us this signal, it's basically same structure. I wanted this next signal in the next structure. Next structure goes up and here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can see that on the 15 seconds, these ones are a little bit faster for me right now because I just got the premium for the second chart. I got it for like a few days, and they move very fast. And but I will stick on the 1 minute for the time being. For this week, I'm gonna stick on 1 minute for the structure. And if I don't see this or this on the 1 minute, like I see here, I will go on the lower time frame to just to see the signal confirmation when I take the buy. But I will keep the structure on the 1 minute so I can let it go easily. Okay, so I can see that the GBP pairs are basically in an uptrend on a higher time frame. They're about to break the highs, the previous highs, and go hay nuts, haywire. But yeah, we're gonna keep the structure. See, this is what I'm telling you about. See, no signal here. And you would say, well, I bought the indicator and it doesn't give me no signal. Why is that? Then the next zone that you want the signals in is above here. So here, we'll look if we have some signals on the lower time frame. See, first pullback, second pullback signal. First pullback, second pullback, even big signal. But on the 16 seconds, it's harder to to spot it if you are looking if you're a beginner like me and look at too many pairs. You get stuck in understanding the structure if it's right. And what I realize right now, if I know what I'm looking for, if it doesn't come, I'm okay. I wait for it. If I don't know what I'm looking for, oh, I was so sad that I couldn't take this buy. Look, I woke up and the market went up and I didn't take it. And oh, I lost my speculation. Like the market, I could have speculated the market myself that it can go up. And what the fuck? I speculated here. I say buy. This time it gives me money. Tomorrow I speculated again here. It goes around here. I say it will go more like yesterday, but it won't go and it will take my money. So that's speculated. But in this situation, when we look at the market, see what it has done in the past and what it is doing right now, and the live indicators and the trading hour, London Open, the volume that it's coming. So, and then all these rules that we have here, before we take a structure to do a trade to see if it's right. Yeah, I think it's cool. Let's go look at here. So this high basically made here another low, but then failed to go above, and now we're retesting it. Who knows what's happening? Because now, yeah, who knows what's happening? We just analyze. But in this situation, this would be the third pullback. I don't want to bother so much. I want to let it do some more. I want to let it go up below, and when it goes below and resets, I will get it again, either a sell, either a buy when it comes back. So yeah, that's pretty much for it. Thank you so much. If anybody is about to listen to this video, and yeah, I hope you guys join the BD community. Eh, good luck. Good luck. Check your structure. Buy. Even if you don't have the indicators, it's okay. You check your structure and you just buy if you're in a volume, so, or sell. Good luck. Take care. Peace.